Welcome to another episode on our channel. In the last episode, I talked about ways to save money regarding scale collecting. And one of the things you can do to save, especially if you want unique figures, is to customize things. And that's exactly what I did here with Brad Pitt from Interview with the Vampire. That came out in 1994, written by Anne Rice. In that movie, Brad Pitt starred, Tom Cruise, Christian Slater, Antonio Banderas, Kirstin Dunst. I could perhaps do Tom Cruise and Antonio Banderas, but there's no way I'm going to find a head for Christian Slater. I can't think of a head that comes close to him. And certainly when Kirstin Dunst played in that movie, which was in 1994, she was a little girl. So there's no way to find a head for her. So if I do anything else, it's going to be Tom Cruise, it's going to be Antonio Banderas, and that's probably all that I can do for this movie, which came out, again, in 1994. Interestingly, Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt have only performed together once. That was the one and only time that they performed together. Apparently, Tom Cruise is somewhat difficult to work with. And don't get me wrong, he's a great actor, but, sometimes people just ought not to do repeat performances with him. So anyway, if I do anything else with Interview with the Vampire, it will be adding Tom Cruise and Antonio Banderas to the mix, but not sure yet. I really like what happened here, though. And this was $115. The outfit was $25. I already had the dragon body. The head is the most costly thing here. You can find blank slate heads on eBay, unpainted heads. My problem is I don't know how to paint head sculpts. I can do okay, not great, okay, until I get to the eyes. That's where everything falls apart. And the eyes are the, that's looking into the soul. That's the pathway to the soul. So if you can't do the eyes, you're really not doing justice to a head sculpt. So I want to learn, I just don't have time right now. So hopefully down the road I'll have time to learn how to do head sculpts, because that would save so much more money. If I could have, there are blank heads out there, unpainted heads out there. Brad Pitt with the long hair from Interview with the Empire, with the Vampire. There are blank heads out there with him, and they cost a pittance, definitely under $20. So if you can paint these things, and lots of heads are coming out like that now, if you can paint these things, you'll save tons of money. This thing would have cost half of what it did if I could have painted the head. Less than half. It would have been under $50. And with the painted head, it was $115. So Zhukov's attic is where I got the outfit for $25. And the head from eBay, custom paint job, around $90. Close to $90, 90 or under, somewhere around there. So $115 altogether. He looks great, though, I have to say that. So we will pause and get him on a turn tray so you can see him from different directions. The one thing I am happy with in terms of eBay is that I am starting to see head sculpts that are blank slates, not painted. Some artists are now getting into painting these things. Now you might have to pay an arm and a leg, but this one wasn't too bad, and I was happy to get it. So, yeah, in fact, I had gotten the outfit thinking I would do something like Interview with the Vampire, and sure enough, this head sculpt came painted, and I was a happy camper, so it worked out well. So let's go around and see what he has on. He doesn't, I mean, there's nothing really that a vampire needs other than, I guess, his teeth. But he's got some cool clothes on. He has that Napoleonic look, American Napoleonic style clothing. And he definitely looks good in blue. Yeah, and it doesn't take much to get somebody like this in an outfit, find a body that works. A dragon body works just fine with something like this. In fact, I believe this outfit, if I had to put my money on the table, I had two ideas of where it could come from. The first one I just knocked off the list because they tend not to make great clothing, or they didn't when they existed. I don't know if they're still making things, I doubt it. But Soldiers of the World, I thought maybe, but more likely this is Hasbro. That would be my guess. So he looks absolutely great in this outfit. And I love the color combination and so forth. So we'll pause now and get him some tighter shots of him from here on up. We'll be right back. So the interesting thing about the outfit is this is material, but this is felt. The jacket and the vest is felt. So if you're trying to get the same outfit and you want to do some, you want to change the color of the outfit, I don't know how that's going to work with the two different types of material. The pants being the same color as the vest, and the complements here on the jacket, same color, looks great, but how will it absorb paint if I wanted to change? And the only thing I would change is, either the color of the jacket itself, the blue here, or the kind of the tan looking color, which kind of looks yellow on the screen, but it's kind of yellow, tan, primarily tan, from what I can tell. So anyway, he looks great though. And you can see a few more details as we go around. This is a wonderful head sculpt, is all I can say. And using him from the movie, Interview with the Vampire, he looks great in this particular outfit. Yeah. So there he is. Now we'll pause and get some really tight close-ups of his face. Here he is. We'll just go side to side. Just love this combination. And the eyes are definitely the window to the soul. Whoever painted this did a great job. I have another head on its way of Bob Odenkirk, who played in the film Nobody. If you have not seen that film, Nobody, you need to see it. It's great. It's in the style of John Wick. It's just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to create that character. And like I said, in Interview with the Vampire, Antonio Banderas is in that film. I really want to do him as the 13th Warrior. That was such a great film as well. Something you could watch over and over again and not get bored with it. So, but this is Brad Pitt, Interview with the Vampire, and excellent head sculpt is all I can say. Again, customizing is so fun. Interview with the Vampire starring Brad Pitt. If I do anything else with that movie back from 1994, it'll be Tom Cruise, it'll be Antonio Banderas. The problem is, I know where I can get the outfit, Zhukov's attic, but I don't know if the different material will accept paint in similar ways. That's the bad thing. And you really want this type of outfit to coordinate. You know, you don't want the color of the pants to be vividly different from the vest and from, you know, the highlighting here in the jacket, or this color here to be, you know, the paint not take. Felt, I think, is going to be hard to paint. That's my 2 cents worth anyway. Anyway, here's one last look at our figure, completely customized. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day. I just had to add something, so sorry to do it not during the episode, but I just looked up to see if anybody is making Interview with the Vampire, Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. There is some place called New Figure Masters who's making the Brad Pitt version. DDZ, I don't know if that's from the same organization and that's just the number given to Tom Cruise. They're making a Tom Cruise character. The outfit is great on Tom Cruise, but the likeness of the head sculpt is not there. The Brad Pitt one is great. So just, you know, for your information, if you decided not to customize and wanted to get the figure itself, apparently it's out there. It's going to cost you quite a bit of money compared to $115 or $50 or less if you can paint the head sculpt. So anyway, so I am truly done now. Everyone, have a great day.